Hello, good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Feeling good, feeling charged, feeling energized. Hopefully, everyone is doing the same. All right, I want to breathe. That always relaxes us. In the morning, family, it's always good to breathe. Okay? Breathe, get some air if you have a balcony, if you're outside, whatever. It's good to get fresh air after resting all night. You get all of that stuff that's caught up in your nose and the vents and the filters, and it clogs you, and you can't really get the oxygen flow to all your organs. You know, it clarifies everything, just breathing, and keeps you calm and in your most powerful state. So practice breathing, family. Practice breathing. It's really beneficial to you. All right, let me check out our Bible verse today. Let's see here. While we get people coming in on the live, welcome to Mr. Frederick, the Good Word. Let's see here. What do we have today? Okay. I put down Proverbs 6:34, family. Proverbs 6:34. Okay, what does it say? Proverbs 6:34 talks about Jezebel's spirit. All right. Jezebel, for where jealousy and selfish ambitions exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. Woo! Oh man, I'm gonna read that again, guys. For where jealousy and selfish ambitions exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. Oh, that's scary. Well, it's really not scary. You have the Lord with you. Woo! Yeah! When you have the Lord with you, it's not scary because you know that's nothing but a demonic spirit, that Jezebel spirit. A lot of people, that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. We're going to talk about some of that with the jealousy and, just haters in general. Remember, family, as people start coming in, and I want you guys to like when you come in, I want to get some likes because that's how YouTube blows me up. Okay, so give me some likes when you come in. I notice you guys have been waiting too long to give me my likes. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta switch out my glasses here. Hold on, guys. All right. Okay, come on, there we go. Give me some likes early. I need them, guys. Trying to get this channel. We have a goal. We want to get this channel blown up. Okay, we're on our way. Thank you, America. Okay, so hold on. We're going to talk about the Jezebel spirit, guys. Never let them play you small. Never let them play you small. Oh, thank you, America. Appreciate that. Come on now, come on. As people come in, like. The Jezebel spirit is very dangerous. I'm gonna read that one more time, guys, because people, I think, identify the Jezebel spirit with just like a woman of seduction, and the Jezebel queen. She was very vile in all her actions and practices. And I think people just think of it that way. Jezebel could be a woman. The spirit could be in a woman or man. But yes, it does involve seduction. It does involve manipulation. It does involve all of these negative attributes that really can harm you, hurt you, and take you out. Because it comes to kill, steal, and destroy. All right, that's what the Jezebel spirit comes to. Hey, RJ Kirksey. It comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what it's about. So it's very dangerous. And do not underestimate it. If you see, I'm going to read this again. I normally don't do 3 times, but there's a reason today because someone out there needs to hear this. This is for you, okay? Jezebel, for where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. What does that mean? That means that when Jezebel's spirit is in play, anything can happen. When someone has that spirit of Jezebel, family, it's very dangerous for you to be around them. When they have, come on guys, give me some likes. Give me some likes, guys. When they have that spirit flowing through them, it's coming to kill, steal, and destroy you. I don't care if it gives you all of the treats that you think you want, or maybe you want them at the time. That spirit is very powerful. And watch out for it being in a man if you're a man, and being in a woman if you're a woman. Ladies out there, I know you've experienced when a pretty girl walks in And all the other ladies are like, mm, where she get her, and all of that hating and stuff. Men do it too. It's just not women that do it. Men do it as well. It's that they're projecting something that they feel they automatically are competing and they're comparing themselves to you. Okay, and if they feel like they're coming up short, boom, that Jezebel spirit can take place. Okay, and that's very dangerous. So I'm going to talk about the how that gets around you. Let's talk about how that gets around you. It gets around you primarily because we attract what we attract usually what's in our shadow. Okay, so I talked about the shadow self yesterday. When you see when you've grown up and you've been around, maybe you come from haters. Okay, you come from family where it was try to downplay you, jealous. They see things in you, same like the Jezebel. They see things in you they don't have, and so hello, goodly sniper. They see things in you that pretty much they don't have. So what they try to do early on in that spirit, because remember, it's spirit first. Remember, we wrestle not Ephesians. We wrestle not in the flesh, but in the spirit. I'm paraphrasing. But your family members early on could be your mother, father. Spirit can get in anybody. They pretty much start this early. And it's because that evil spirit sees you have a spirit of light. That's what they're going to attack. If you have a spirit of darkness, Jezebel don't really care about you because that's kind of right there, twin flame. You guys kind of on the same plane. But if you have the spirit of light, all darkness and light will be attracted to you. But it's very important to watch out for the darkness. That's the one that's coming to kill, steal, and destroy. Spirit of light, that's your tribe. You go with them. But the darkness can be in your family. And quite often when you attract it later in life, as you grow up, it's because you had that around you. That's the only way you picked up that vibration. Something embedded in your brain of those haters early on, even it's subconscious. And you're giving out that vibe where you will allow another hater later on to be around you. You never want a hater around you. Haters are very dangerous. And a lot of ladies are hated on their moms, okay? And a lot of men are hated on by their fathers. Okay, if they're not a secure parent that really is securing themselves, and remember, people, this is not your fault. It's not your responsibility, like I always talk about, to make somebody feel secure or build their self-esteem. That's not your job. Your job is, you're not put here, especially as a child, to make a grown person feel good about themselves. That's like crazy narcissism. You know what I mean? They need to already be complete before or at least be in a way where they're not going to psychologically try to harm a child before they have a child. So don't take on that guilt or shame. And a lot of times you pick that up early, and that's how you attract it later. But remember, what they're going to do early on, and it gets you to not trust yourself a little bit because you've been around these people. So it's harder if you grew up around them early, it's harder for you to know how to move and maneuver around that spirit because you've been around it. So you're a little more susceptible to be accepting to it, but it's very dangerous for you. A lot of people take on whatever they come up with as being okay. No, you got to identify what's good, what's bad, regardless if it's your blood. It doesn't matter if it's your blood or whatever. You do not accept it. You deny it. You keep it away. And the problem is, what will happen is if you got one hater around you and you just like, oh, I'm going to just let this person, I'm going to let her slide. I'm going to let him slide. What you got to understand, that one hater, it's like a disease. It's like you taking a infected, remember COVID? We had one person infected, another person. You take one person, they can infect everyone. So that individual that you keep around you that has a Jezebel spirit, they will find other individuals that as you move along with that person that has a Jezebel spirit, and they will try to destroy you. So that's why it's very dangerous. Don't keep one. I don't care if you got to be by yourself forever. You do not allow a Jezebel spirit to be around you. Okay, so what you got to remember, keep that away. And what you also got to remember here is they project their insecurities onto you. If they see that they can't do something, that they maybe they were told by their parent or whatever, but basically that spirit, people are projecting their insecurities that they have upon you. And that's very dangerous because you're not even insecure, but they are. So what they're going to do, they see your confidence, that Jezebel spirit arises and it attacks. Okay, it attacks because they want to dim your light. They want to play you down, play you small. You ever see people who have those little comments like, oh, well, I don't think you could. Why do you think you could do that? Or, you don't know anything about that. and you're like just exploring, and hey, I think I might try to be a pilot. I like flying, I like airplanes. I think I might want to study and look it up, see what kind of school I got to go to. And then instantly that Jezebel spirit will pop up. Oh, what do you know about flying? You ain't smart enough to do that. That's nothing but a demonic, devilish spirit. And you must keep it away from you. I don't care. Don't give it no excuses. Don't give it, oh, this is my uncle, this is my brother. No. Bye. Now, when you're young, this is the problem. When you're young, you can't get away from them. You don't want to be around these people, but you don't have a choice because your parent or whatever is around them. So this is why I'm putting this video out, is because I went through that. When you're young, you have no choice. When you get older, you have a choice. But when you're young, you still must identify. Come on, guys, give me some lights. You still must identify. Don't lie to yourself. Don't make excuses. Identify that that's an evil, demonic Jezebel spirit of jealousy. And you get it, you can't get away, but you at least identify it, that it's not good. And that's the problem with people who come up in these families. They're really kind of compromised, but don't compromise. They got to go. It's not even a question. It's not it's no compromise. Bye. Okay, as soon as you get the opportunity, you got to go to the military when you get 18, guys or ladies. You got to, maybe whatever you got to do, get out of there. Okay, as quickly as possible. But you want to be safe. Okay, don't put yourself in an unsafe situation. So what you got to remember, also what they do, they take advantage of your kindness. They take advantage of your kindness. This Jezebel spirit, if they know you're kind-hearted, they might, usually people like that, that's weakness for them, which really is strength, but they're demonic. So to them, it's just an opening to get you. But what they don't understand is if you got a naturally kind aura about you, you probably have a light. You might be chosen, you might be whatever, called to do something, so they can't do nothing to you. It will just come back on them. So all that evil and that they wish upon you, it'll just reverse right back to them. And they don't understand that because they don't believe in God. But that's why you don't want to adopt that competition, hate, or Jezebel spirit, because it's going to come back to you when you wishing evil, you jealous of others. You got to be happy with what God gave you and walk in confidence that it's for you. What's for you, it's for you. What's for another person is for another person. Do not covet anything, okay? Lord giveth and Lord taketh. So be happy with what you have. Jezebel spirit's the opposite of that. They want everything they don't have because it evokes something in them. So remember, they take kindness for weakness. They align with one another. They team up. And what you got to do is let them know and let them go. Sometimes you don't even have to let them know. They don't even really deserve your communication. Give me some lights, guys. They don't even really deserve you to communicate with them. They don't deserve it. They really don't, because you got to remember that this spirit comes to kill, steal, and destroy. You don't want to give them any time to be around you, communicate with you, nothing. Because it's not going to change. It's not like magically they're going to wake up one day and the spirit is gone. That spirit is staying with them. And you're picking up people along the way that have that spirit because you got comfortable with it. But what you don't get is that you can't change that Jezebel spirit. They have to do some fasting. They have to rebuke. They have to repent. They have to do a lot of things to get that spirit out of them. But you don't have time for all that. You just need to get away from them. You do your fasting. You repent. You do what you got to do to get them away from you. And they know who they are. They know exactly what they feel. They're not stupid. They're going to play dumb or play on situations. They're going to play dumb and act like, oh, I didn't say that. I don't know. They're going to always manipulate because that's what the spirit is. A liar. Remember, all vile things. I'm going to read again what it says. Okay. Where jealousy and selfish ambitions exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. That means they could do anything. That mean the M word. They can do the R word. We're on YouTube, so I can't go in. Okay, they can do anything. Don't have your kids around them if possible. They're dangerous. You don't want to be a kid. Again, you don't have a choice to be around it when you're little. But if you have children and you know somebody don't like you, they're jealous of you. Now, sometimes we don't have control because you got the baby mothers and all that stuff. And again, you probably attracted a vile. If you came up, you probably are vibrating on a level where you accept those. You might have a wife or a husband, depending on if you had parents like that, siblings like that. You're attracting all the people in your life. You're accepting that. So you're wondering, why am I getting this repetitive pattern of these same type of people? It's because of what you came up with. Okay, your vibration, you're vibrating, they can sense it. Your EMF, your electronic field, all of that, they can sense that you will accept them. And what you got to do, reverse that. When you see what they are, I don't care if you had a brother like that, never deal with him. He will be Cain. Okay? That's the truth. He will be Cain to you. Because what you got to understand, this is what how evil this spirit is. You didn't do anything to them. You're kind, you're loving, but remember, for them, that's a target. That's a way to get in. So they'll use that kindness to get in and then show you Cain. And that's why you understand what that spirit is. You keep it away. Don't make no compromises on it, okay? I'm very passionate about this because I went through this, and I'm telling you, it took me a while to figure it out because I was like, damn, you mean I got to get rid of all of them? Yes, sometimes you got to get rid of every last one of them. I don't care if it's your children. You don't be around your children if you see that spirit in them. Because you got to remember, it takes two to make a child. It's just not your spirit. And this is what I was ignorant of when I was coming up, because I was thinking, oh, well, I'm a kind person. I think my child is going to have that kind spirit too. No, it doesn't work that way. Your spirit is your spirit. That spirit of that person, we're all different. We're connected, but we're different, okay? So don't get that of this my blood and they're like me. No, they're not. You know what I mean? Children that have taken out their parent, look at them and then there's brothers, okay? So you got to understand individualization. They're not you. You could be a very good loving person and have a demon for a child, okay? You watch The Omen, you watch all these movies, remember The Good Son? These movies reflect people's thoughts, when something's put out to the universe, it exists somewhere, okay? So, yes, you could be a very good person and have horrible children that aren't loving, aren't kind, aren't reciprocal. You can, very possible. So don't get caught up in that, oh, I think they like me. No, if they don't show you that they have that good spirit, they don't have it. Don't go on people what you want them to be, what you wish. You can't wish. Come on, give me some likes. All these people coming in you're not liking. Why you watching and not liking? So don't think that because someone is blood related to you and you want them to be something. No, go off of what they have shown you they are. That's what you go off of, not what you want them to be. What have you shown me? If you show me disrespect, dishonesty, disloyalty, you don't reciprocate, that's who you are. And don't second guess it, because it could be. Do never doubt yourself, okay? Until they show you something different consistently, believe people like Maya Angelou, the late RP to the late great poet, Maya Angelou. I love her poem, And Still I Rise. If that's what they show you, what people show you, believe them. Because remember, betrayal is like letting someone betray you twice. It's like drinking salt water, right? Drinking some salt water from the ocean and taking a little bit and sipping it and expecting the rest of the ocean to taste different. No, it's all salty, baby. It's all salty, all right? So don't fool yourself because it makes you feel good. So get out of your emotions and what you want and get into reality. And that's the only way you can start attracting people that don't have this Jezebel spirit. I'm telling you, family, you will have baby mother, baby father, husband, wife, best friend, bestie, all that. You will have all of these people around you with this spirit if you don't eliminate one. You don't let one in, okay? I'm very passionate about this because it wastes a lot of your time trying to wait on people to be good and to reciprocate. And it's not right because purely all they do is take advantage of you, okay? And it could really hurt a lot of people. And honestly, it wasn't strong enough to get me because I'm the type person, I'll give you a little bit. I'll feed you with a long spoon, but my spirit, I'm blessed by the Lord. So I know what you are. But I just will, when I was younger, I'd be like, let me just try to give a little bit. And that's where I went wrong. You don't give them nothing. You get away from them. You put a, remember the Ghostbuster sign? You put the Ghostbuster sign on you. No, you're not allowed in my energy. And guess what? The universe will respond to what you reject. If you say, okay, I don't take this, this is not what I take, the universe will get that out and the universe will give you what you will accept, okay? You don't make no exceptions. And also you got to remember that one thing, it touches to your inner child too. So your inner child, if that inner child does not, if you haven't solved that inner child wound or whatever, what's going to happen is you're going to keep repeating everything. And that inner, if you don't trust that inner child, that's your intuition. That's your essence, okay? It's very tied to your essence. And if you don't trust that, what's going to happen is you're not going to trust yourself. And that's very dangerous, because these people are parasites. They prey off of people who don't trust themselves, who maybe has some things happening in life. They're predatory. It's a demon, so they can smell any sort of victim or any sort of thing like that. And what you got to remember, come on guys, give me some more lights. What you got to remember, a lot of times people get trapped in their shadow self, and that's going to be you either be in a relationship, you're the victim, you're the savior, you're the villain, or you could be all three. But the reality is none of those are you, okay? So separate that from who you are. But it happens in very dysfunctional families where you might pick up this pattern of getting with people and displaying these types of archetypes, okay? Very dangerous. Whole person, you don't need to be a victim. You don't need to be a savior. You don't need to be any of that. You're just you, okay? And you know how to take care of yourself. You know how to do, and you get away from anyone who says anything different, because that's going to be, a lot of times, that's going to be the end for the Jezebel spirit to get to you, because you allowed it. You compromise yourself, whether it's money, whether it's sex, I don't care, whatever. You got everything you need. There's nothing you need from another person, okay? You don't need their money. You don't need their sex. You don't need their companionship. You don't need nothing from them. Now, if it comes to you in a sense of wholeness, you're whole, and you don't need anything and they don't need anything, you guys can walk along each other and be successful in your relationships. But if it's, I need companionship, I don't want to be lonely, I need someone to validate me. And a lot of people are with people just because they validate them. They're with them because they don't feel like they're good enough if they don't have this person. No, you're good enough just the way you are. Just the way you are, you're just fine. Don't be in a position of need, because anything, what that is saying that you're not enough to the universe. So that's automatically going to emit that vibration out, and you're going to get that. You're going to get someone who is going to prey on that. You're enough. That's why I did the video about you are enough just yesterday. I think the day before yesterday. You are enough. Never let that thought permeate in your mind. You're enough just the way you are. You don't need anybody for anything. God brought you here with everything you need. You have love, you have courage, you have strength, you have beauty, you have intelligence. You have all of that right in you. You don't need to find that in someone else. So that's what codependency is. I'm seeking from my shadow, my subconscious, I'm seeking to complete myself with another person. And this happens when you have that bad upbringing, because somewhere along the line you accepted the message that you didn't have enough and you need to seek it from external forces or external people or substances or whatever. And a lot of times what you'll find is will be your destruction, because you're putting people around that are pretty much no good for you. They can have the Jezebel spirit and say to you, hey, don't you need me? Heck no, I don't need you. So what you got to remember is Jezebels are haters. They're jealous. They wish they could. You have something they wish they had. They don't have it. So they're always going to try to play you down, play you small. Never let them play you small. They can never be you. That's why they watch you. You don't watch them. You ever notice that Jezebel, you don't even want to, if you're a confident person, if you see somebody with that, you don't even want to look at them. But they want to look at you. They want to look at you. Why do you want to look at me? You want to look at me because you want to be me. You hate me because you ain't me. Be careful with these type of people. We say they're all over YouTube live, the Jezebels. Hey, listen, who cares where they're at? The bottom line is you don't want to be around them. But again, they watch you. You don't watch them. So whoever, you might have a Jezebel spirit. You know what I mean? Look, you watching me. I'm not watching you. See, this is how it works. You watching me. I'm not watching you. I don't need you. Okay? I don't want you. So this is how it works. They have to come to the light. Because remember, light attracts not just other light, it also attracts moths. It also attracts the worst, okay? Mosquitoes, okay? That's what light, when you have that light, you're going to get these haters. They're going to come from everywhere. You're like, why is this hater even watching me? Because they want to be you. They don't have the confidence to talk and freely and be authentically them. They don't have an authentic self. They can only draw for your energy, your spirit. That's why they're haters. So they see something in you they don't possess. They can't talk eloquently, intelligently. They don't look good. Okay, they know that. And it's okay. You know, it's a place for them. You know what I mean? But it ain't on YouTube. You understand? It ain't in front of anyone. Because honestly, if they don't believe it, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So always remember that. And listen to your conscience when you get around them. Listen to your conscience. Never go against your conscience. That's telling you right there what they are. That's telling you what they are. So remember, the universe will punish you or reward you based on what you allow. So if you allow the Jezebel in your circle, that's why. It's because you, by allowing that, you're saying it's okay with you to have that around you. It's okay to have a hater around me. No, you hate on the other side of you too. You're not going to hate right here. It's okay if you hate looking at me. It's okay if you typing on the keyboard and you look and say, oh, look at this handsome, good-looking man. Look at this handsome, smart, intelligent man. Let me hate on him. I wish I looked like that. I wish I could talk the way he talks. I wish I had that confidence. What can I say? Oh, you look like something crazy that you look nothing like. Because you're a hater. That's what they do. They're trying to plant a seed of doubt. Like they grow up with doubt. It ain't doubt with them. It's truth with them. They know what they are. Okay, they know they can't stand next to you anywhere and draw the attention you could draw. They know people will walk right past them. And so when they see you're the complete opposite of that, you 6'3", they're 5'3". Okay, this is real, family. I'm not saying it's all about looks, but let's just be honest. When you're growing up, we all know when you're playing football as a kid, it's one kid that everybody's like, okay, he's going to be the quarterback. He's going to be the quarterback. Why is he going to be the quarterback? We trust him. He looks like a leader. This is human nature. We do this in every circle, wherever continent, wherever you're at, humans behave this way. They will elect someone that they feel that they trust in out of the group. Males do this, especially males. They will have one that they say, they know, instinctively, they know this person's confident, this person's intelligent, this person, we want him to throw the ball to us. We want him to be our quarterback. I was that kid. That's all I know. I was the kid when I got on as soon as we got up in the morning, we went out, threw the ball around. Okay, Fred the quarterback. I didn't even say anything. I could be the new kid in school. But they would just look at me, and it's not being arrogant, it's being honest, okay? This is my experience. I was voted the this or that, the best this, the best that in elementary school. Okay, you going to middle school, and I went to different schools. This time I know it was consistent. It didn't matter where I went. Now, I'm not saying that people always validate you, but what people will do, people will let you know, okay, what your lane is. People will let you know by how they treat you. So sometimes this is where the contradiction comes in. If you got a family of haters, and then the outside world's like, so you'll be like, hold on, wait a minute, something's not matching up. This how smart I was when I was a kid. I was like, wait a minute, these people hating, how come these kids that don't, nobody else, just these? That'll let you know right there where your haters are, because you see the contradiction. Okay, these people I've been around, they hating and saying little stuff. These people, they ain't never seen me not doing it. It's because a lot of times that proximity, when you're in a family, they have proximity to you. If they weren't your family, you'd never be around them. But it's just the fact that, and they could be an adult and you a kid. So don't think, oh, this is an adult, so they're big, they're going to be a bigger person. No, some people, we have the inner child with us all the time. So if they see you as a kid, you're the cute little kid, and they weren't that when they were little. They still remember that. So if they get an opportunity, what are they going to do? They're going to try to stomp on that cute little kid, even as an adult, because remember, they're a hater. All right, now, good people are not going to do this, but remember, they're not good people, okay? Only because they're your blood doesn't mean they're good people. So don't get caught up in that. So understand this. It's very true. These people, any opportunity you give them, They'll take your car and run into a tree. This is what they will do. So you want to identify this early. So if you deny the haters, guess what's going to happen? The universe is going to reward you. Come on, guys, let's get up. The universe is going to reward you because you denied the hater. So with the universe, God, okay, is going to say is, okay, my child, we know this doesn't work for you. This is not your level. And now you're going to get people that's going to be on your level, that's going to see you right here, that ain't going to be haters, that's going to comfortable with themselves, that's not going to come to try to destroy you. They don't need to put you down to make themselves feel better, because you have said to the universe, I don't want this around me. This is not allowed. I'm not allowing this in my stratosphere. So now the universe has nothing to do but respond. You will not have those haters around you ever again, because you're not vibrating that way. That's why I say you can't have one. And the only way I ever got tripped up with, because I was going off of what I thought, my belief system that was not my true belief system, but it was imposed upon me when I was young. Okay, you should be family oriented. You should take care. You should love your kids. And yes, you should love these people. But listen, if they don't respond off the vibration you're putting out, they don't deserve that love, and they got to go. Now, some people don't even do it in the first place. Some people not going to give you they are not going to give a person the opportunity to hurt them. So what they'll do, they'll have a kid, and if they didn't like that mother, if that mother showed disrespect, if that mother was not honoring their spirit, honoring their value, their manhood, that kid will never be around them. They'll get rid of the mother and the kid. Don't ever come around me, okay, B, or bring that kid, or I'll send a check. That's what some people will do. Now, is it right or wrong? I used to say it was wrong, but now as I got older, I realized it's not necessarily wrong. Everybody, a prostitute could have your child, okay? I'm keeping it real with you guys. You could get, a prostitute can have your child. It's a mistake. I didn't mean to get her pregnant. It was a one-night stand. I met her in the back of the bar, It happens. I'm not saying that the child is bad because of that. I'm saying that does not mean that you let that child destroy you, because you're not put here for that. That was an incident situation that you had. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. It didn't work out the way you wanted, but it is what it is. Look at 50 Cent and his son. Okay, his son is sitting there talking about him, and he paying him $26,000 a month. And he's still saying you're nothing. So what you got to understand, it's not about what you give them or what some people, especially with children, it's just the mere fact that you didn't give them what they thought they supposed to have. You ain't supposed to have nothing. It's people that's born and don't even have parents. It's people that are adopted. It's people that come into this world that are left on the church steps. Nothing. This world owes you nothing. If you wake up and you got breath, you do the rest. That's how it works. And with God's faith, you will excel. But it don't work in a thing of entitlement. My father owes me my mother. No one owes you nothing. It's only your job is to what the universe, what the world gives you, what God bless you with, you do the best with that. That's it. But no one owes you nothing. There's no guarantees. Anything can happen at any time to take away your perceived entitlement. Okay? So just be blessed in what you got. But don't go under the idea that the universe owes me this. Nothing's owed to you. So remember that, guys. Jezebel's spirit, very dangerous. Don't let it around you. Don't have it around you. Don't even give it an opportunity. Come on, guys, give me some likes. So just remember, I think we're about done, guys, but remember that it's a very dangerous spirit. You never let people play you small, ever. Never let them play you small. You keep them away, because you will not reach your full potential. You will not reach your full potential if you ever let people do that. I'm telling you, you will always be in an inner fight with yourself. If you got the Jezebel spirit around you, if it don't destroy you. Now think about it. Think about how powerful you are if it didn't destroy you. You know how they say, what doesn't kill you, I think it was Nietzsche, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? It's true. If it doesn't destroy you, because remember, it comes to kill, steal, and destroy. If it doesn't destroy you, it made you stronger. So now you can see it. Well, you've been able to see it, but now you know what to do with it. I don't care if it's a little slick remark they make. I don't care if it's a little not saying a thank you. You know, psychology will say set boundaries and all of that. Hey, listen, my boundary is you ain't ever coming around me. That's my boundary. All of that, I got to tell you. If I have to tell you how to be a decent person, you got a whole lot of work to do, and I ain't trying to work a part-time job building you. That's the way I look at it. And on that note,